welcome to Data Science Conference again. We will have interesting speeches today, and our first speaker for today is Marko Dragach, Managing Director at KLIKER. His topic for today will be data interpretation for B2B software as a service tools, how to bring informed business decisions. Mr. Dragach used to be a business developer in multinational companies, and today he's an entrepreneur in the IT industry. After 20 years of experience in sales, business development, and purchasing roles, Marko and his partner Zoran recognized the need for advanced market data analytics tools, and they founded Strategio, and KLIKER was born. In this talk, you will find out how online market data is analyzed and structured into real business KPIs so it can be used in decision-making processes. We will see data interpretation through KLIKER that is showing the data in a way that solves customers' problems and helps them drive their internal objectives. Marko, can you come on stage?
Hello once again. Everybody, good morning. It's still a morning, so thank you for the introduction. My name is Marko. I'm one of the two founders of the company. And today I will share one particular view on data intelligence process. And this view would be looking at the human role in a data intelligence process. We saw a lot of technical aspects, and today this will not be a sales speech. I will just share a pain, a challenge that we are facing actually, and I will show you how we are dealing with this pain and challenge. And this challenge would be when we deliver the KPIs on the SaaS tool, what's going on the other side of the screen? Is this person, he or she, do they make decisions that we are enabling them, that we are expecting them to make? Okay, just a short introduction who we are. So the company name is Strategio. KLIKER is the name of the program software. So we are a market intelligence company providing structured market data in real time, covering global online supply. Our customers are making informed business decisions based on big data analysis and interpretation. As you can see, I left without the speaker. But I don't think it will be a problem because it's...
Yes, but we are recording.
You are recording. So we will make a title. Okay. So what I want to show you that making decisions is embedded in our promise to our customers. So we've embedded this in our mission and vision, telling them that they will be able to make accurate business decisions based on the data that we will push on the dashboard. Our vision is to provide the global market data in real time. Obviously, for the technical people among you, we are in bot business. So we deployed a lot of bots. Today we are scraping from the Nordics to Israel, roughly around 400 retailers and telecom operators. We are gathering this data in data warehouse, processing, structuring, and pushing the data on the dashboard. What do they see on the dashboard? You will recognize Kotler's 4P. They see all of their products, placement, pricing, and promotion. So basically, this is again embedded in our mission. We are enabling them to maintain a profitable product portfolio, to provide a competitive pricing, to manage successful promotions, and to achieve a winning placement on their market. So basically, I think you have a vivid idea what software is doing. This is some of our customers. Mostly, I was personally working in consumer electronic business for quite some time, so logically, first customers are coming from that market. We work with Samsung in 14 countries in Europe, Acer in 10 countries, Gorenje, Bosch. You will recognize electronic and consumer electronic distributors, vendors, telecom operators, and e-commerces. Today, we are stepping out of the, let's say, consumer electronics. For Nike, we started to track sportswear, for these professional tools, for Bosch, etc., etc., etc. So this is just one slide for you to see how we grew and where we are aiming to be. So we were founded in 2016. 3 years later, we already expanded in, let's say, Balkans and the Adriatics, but still fine-tuning the product market fit. Today, we fully commercialize KLIKER Telco. This is a software that is scraping telecom offer. We are working with telecoms in the region. And, of course, expanding product categories outside of the consumer electronics. In 2023, we are planning scaling to entry because we launched with an enterprise product, obviously selling them to Samsung and large vendors. So we are missing part of the market with the entry product. 2024 we started to prepare this, and this is very important. Basically, and this is very much connected with what I'm showing you today, because we recognize the need for consulting, because we thought this is the best way we can assure that the data would be analyzed in a way that we planned these KPIs should be used in a decision-making process within the end customer environment. And we started to talk to assure seed to get VC cash to fuel this consumption expansion. So a very short slide for you to have a look and feel of the dashboard, and this is where our challenge is laying. I'm always wondering, are they making these decisions out of this dashboard? So they can choose, when they open, they can choose the product category. Let's say they choose smartphone. Then they can choose a first-person view, what is the producer. They can choose any country that we are currently covering. Let's say this is Hungary. We are scraping from 2 to 4 times a day. So it is near a real-time view. The KPIs are quite simple, but we find them very relevant. Display share, in terms of positioning of the vendors in the offer of the e-commerce, display position count. We have multiplication factor showing how successful they are in placing their products. We have very powerful search engine, very simple yet, but they can see all of their products in one screen in real time. This is a value proposition, okay? There are but relevant KPIs as a price history, as seeking for the best competitive offer, best competitive retailer, export to Excel for further analytics. Market changes module, you can see all the new products on the market, which retailer was offered that particular new product, when the product was advertised. You can see how many retailers are present in this offer, and finally you can customize any additional report. For the people that need more reporting, we embedded the Power BI so they can get more custom analytics for their needs. And here you can see our challenge. What's going on in the other side of the screen? Are they using it the way we want them to use? Of course, we have a revenue, we have a success stories, but we have also situations where we see that people just don't get it. Are they too busy? Are they not educated? Are they something else? So let's go to the problem. When we founded the company in 2016, we said, guys, okay, let's just make this collection of the data, and then the rest would be easy. And then we build the bots, we build a system, we find really cool people to start this company. And then we said, okay, processing of those data, okay, now let's focus on processing. We need to do product matching because people are writing all sorts of stupid stuff on the e-commerce, wrong part numbers, etc. So we need to teach the code to recognize same product from Sweden to Israel and to put it in a single line. So we spend a lot of effort. But then we realized a couple of months later, oh my God, structuring, this is a problem now because we have them, but we need to present them in a way that somebody can use them. At the end of the day, if they don't use it, we don't have usage, we don't have contract renewed, and I can get my CV updated. So basically, after the structuring, we are pushing the visual interpretation, and then this is a problem that we are, this is a challenge we are facing today. Are they making these decisions? If yes, is it easy for them? If not, why? So this is a challenge that we started from collection, and then now we are here. Honestly, why I find this quite challengeable, because I do believe these first four you can buy. If you have cash, you can get this one. You get the process, you get the technology, you get the people. This one you need to enable because it's complex. And first of all, you don't know what's going on the other side of the screen. Okay? So what did we do? I will give you in 6 blocks what did we do to assure accurate data interpretation. Because we invested a lot in all of the processes, all of the steps before, and then if we fail here, we can close the business. So first what we did is we get a simple dashboard. You saw it. Minimum and relevant number of KPIs. I saw a couple of competitors having more than 20 KPIs on a dashboard. I think it's wrong. Unless you are landing a probe to the interstellar planet, you don't need more than 8 to 10 KPIs. Whatever business you do, you don't need more than 8 to 10 of them. And this is what we try to do. Okay? Easy navigation, powerful search, goes without saying. Then what we did, dashboard personalization. We were looking for the user personas. So who are the people who are using the tool? And then we additionally customize a dashboard in order to correspond with what those people actually need. It was easy because I came from, me and my partner, we came from this background, from distribution. I was in vendor, then I was for American printing vendor for 10 years. So basically we understood what they want to see, and we removed everything, because with scraping the data, you can have 150 KPIs, but we removed them, okay? So the next one, optional integration models. We started only with the dashboard, but then people said, okay, but we need more. Then we said, okay, I understood from my previous company that internal reporting it's a pain, it's a challenge. People hate internal reporting in big companies, and it's a waste of time. So we started to taking their internal reporting, connecting those reports with our database, and with a click of a button, he can update Excel, and we kind of solve a challenge. And the final API to the third-party BI, today we have Power BI embedded. For Slovenian Telecom, we are feeding Tableau as a third-party BI. User trainings. Okay, this one sounded simple, but basically user trainings, we find them very important, because you cannot imagine, or maybe you can, the level of fluctuation of the people leaving the company, entering the company, and we need to constantly. So we have initial user training, advanced user training, which is made for user personas. Then we need to be careful, because if we don't see what's going on there, a couple of people will leave the company, new people will come, they will again not be able to use the tool. So then we are doing new employee training, and once we are updating a new feature, we are doing a new feature training. So, and this has led us to, and this is ongoing process, to form a customer success team. First time I heard about, my colleague Dea was introduced me to this concept, because I was used to this old-fashioned like support, like maintenance or something. But then I saw what these people are doing, and we said, okay, we need to ensure accurate data interpretation. We need to have a team that will ensure usage, loyalty, long-term client retention, renewal. Okay, it sounds like marketing stuff on the first thing, but then we saw that without this, we will not have a knowledge what's going on the other side of the screen. Of course, cross-sell and upsell, it's something that every company is looking for. And the final thing, it's a metrics. I will quote here one guy. I was in a seminar in Zagreb. It's a university in Zagreb. This guy was from US. I do not know his name. And he opened the pitch with, "You cannot manage what you don't measure." And this one stuck with me for 15 years because it's true. So if you don't measure something, you cannot manage it because there is nothing to manage. So we quickly saw, once we grew in terms of number of customers, users, we saw that we need to track what these guys are doing in order to manage the usage. Usage analytics per user, per company, per country, per agent, license type, etc. Active usage time, and finally, what are they clicking? What are they skipping? Why are they? If they are skipping something, maybe we should go back. Maybe something's wrong with the dashboard. Maybe we missed the user personas. Maybe they want another integration model, etc., etc. So basically, what happened? We started as we grew in. We need to employ 6-7 people very, very quickly in order to manage all this. Okay. Is there any questions so far? This is not a big room, so maybe we can. I don't need to wait. Feel free to interrupt me because I was informed that we can do it later, but it's a small room. We can. So if anybody has a question, I will be happy to answer. Okay. So I will show you 2 things. So this 6 block is what we already done, and we have 2 more things that we kind of think we will nail it. We will with these 2 things we will do whatever we think it's possible to do to assure that this decision-making process out of the data we are pushing would be, let's say, maximum. So this one is a suggestion from the guys from the Croatian AI Association, Mislav Malenica and his team, and they told me, "But Marko, why don't you solve this problem with an AI assistant?" They introduced me with the model where AI assist, you can write a Telegram message to AI assistant that is saved in your smartphone. Then AI platform recognize who are you, because there is a user in administration model. There is your user. Who are you, from what company, and what type of the report you may need. Then AI platform digs into our database. It makes the report and it's sending you back. They told me it can last 10 to 15 seconds. So you are driving to meet Lenovo guys, and you are from the e-copy. So you are driving and you just open yours. You were not prepared, as it can happen often. So you send the message, please give me Lenovo laptops, Croatia, region, I'm e-copy, and then he digs. He's making the report from the first point of view as e-copy, their competitiveness on the market, checking Lenovo on the market, and making the Excel and the PDF report within a 15 seconds. So this is something that we put in a roadmap. We see that here, why is it important for us? Because we can say, okay, maybe this person do not know how to find it, but okay, he know how to text, So he cannot find it in a dashboard, but we saw he or she can find it in a text. Okay, and the next thing, I told you this already. This is the top of the. This is the critical and important and most valuable thing that we think that it will finalize our need to be sure that they are using the software the way we want them to use it. So this is a consulting service. We started to, of course, it is very expensive. You need to do it very carefully. So we are collecting the funds, and we want to introduce this software very, very soon in our service. Not only as a new revenue stream, to be very open. So of course, everybody, I'm one of the owners, so we all love the revenue stream. But before everything, reaching customer C-level, coaching their teams, we will create this high value, and then we are moving out of the price. Nobody will tell you, okay, I have a cheaper solution. Nobody care about the cheaper solution. I have a group of people that are delivering the software service and teaching my teams how to get the best out of it. So we see, and if you see another way, and if you have another idea, please stop me in the hallway, because this is a burning topic in a company, and what I show you today is the very best things, the very smart people in the company I'm very happy to work with are come up with. And I will leave you with next slide. I saw it on LinkedIn, maybe you recognize it. And this struck me as exactly where is the problem. On the other side of the screen, what people will conclude from your KPIs. So what are you looking here is the Second World War airplane that was coming back to the base with the hits from the ground. When the plane landed, they saw the red dots as the places, bullet holes. And then in the army, they said, okay, guys, let's reinforce the red dots because this is where the bullets are coming. You have this on LinkedIn. I will make it very short. And then the mathematician came in the loop. And the guy said, no, because with the red dots are where the planes came back, but with the white dots, these guys didn't come back. So let's reinforce a white spots, not the red one. And obviously, they did it. So they cannot do both because plane would be too heavy, so they had to choose, and they did the white spots. So it struck me as a vivid example how two group of people can make a completely different conclusion out of the same set of data. So this is where I see the human role in a data, in a decision-making process very important. And I found it challengeable because, as I have said, you cannot buy it. You have to be very consistent, and you have to be very, very knowledgeable in order to make it happen. So I will finish with the last thought. What is the human role in a data interpretation process? Are we the weak spot, or are we the key element? When I was looking at the airplane industry, decision-making process is already in the machine. So you are in a plane landing to Heathrow, windy, rainy, and the plane is landing, and decision is made by the machine. Basically, in a modern commercial airlines, machine is landing the plane. So we left 300 people on board to a machine to be landed. So obviously, machine is doing a good job. So what are these leave us in this room in terms of business people? Are we looking at the situation where this AI assistant would contact my customer or supplier to renegotiate the deal? I mean, why not? Because it is already landing the planes. It's not my cup of tea, honestly, but I prefer a human touch. But this is something I found very, very, very interesting on this topic. And I will leave you with these thoughts. Thank you for your attention. We still have 3 minutes if somebody has a question. Yes?
Hi, thanks for the presentation. You could have a typo in the last slide, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure. You mentioned that there is an idea for text-based AI assistant that could help you basically generate a report.
Yes.
Since there is not much detail available, I'm just going to comment that there might be quite a few issues before that actual development or that actual application could be developed.
Okay, what issue those might be? If it's not too long, or we can talk later, but I would like to hear it.
Okay, so like for example, you could text, could you give me a report for Lenovo ThinkPads? And maybe it would generate a report for, I don't know, Lenovo ThinkPads, but it wouldn't be like the type of Lenovo ThinkPads you would want to see and stuff like that. So it's not necessarily an issue with like AI, machine learning.
Okay, actually I saw a live demo those guys already did on Julius Meinl. So Julius Meinl being a coffee producer. So I saw it, how it worked, and obviously it can have challenges, and I'm sure it will have, but this is something that for sure we're planning to at least to make as a project to see how it goes. But thank you, I'm sure it will not be smooth as anything isn't smooth, unfortunately, today. Okay. Any other? Thanks again.
Okay, thank you for your amazing talk, and this is your certificate of appreciation for you.
Of the talk. Amazing. Thank you.
Now we will have a small break because we need to wait other room to finish the presentation, and then we will continue with.